is News 3 Now at 6.
Thanks for joining us. For parents, it is the unthinkable scenario. We're learning this week a Madison bus driver forgot a child on board their bus when they left for the day, leaving a stranger to find the child downtown.
Badger Bus has since fired both the driver and onboard attendant, but the child's family is still reeling, as Naomi Coles explains.
Were you scared?
No.
Meet Anthony Watson. He's 5. He says he had never been taught how to use a bus emergency exit, but he figured it out anyway.
I was left on the bus, and then I was certainly walking past the bus stop. So I was walking in the grass, and then someone saw me walking.
How did you get out of the bus?
By going to the emergency back door.
Now I'm running from my house to the bus stop back and forth because I don't know what to do. I don't want to leave the bus stop and he come and I'm gone. But then I want to get to a school to try to find him.
Anthony finds his way out of the bus. He makes it out to East Rusk Avenue. That's up this direction. That's where a stranger finds him, brings him in her car, drives him here to the Holiday Inn.
For him to be walking on this road, it's very busy. Anybody that knows Madison knows that this road is very busy, and he could have been hit by a car. There's so many things that could have happened.
He gets home safely, but it kicks off a nightmare of chaos, leaving his dad, Antonio Watson, and partner Amber still reeling with unanswered questions, like how he was left behind to begin with.
We still haven't figured that out, and that's one of the biggest questions that we want answered is why did nobody find him? Why didn't they realize that he was on the bus when he was the only child left on the bus? And that's their job.
Or why the district couldn't directly contact the driver when he wasn't dropped off.
We should be able to know every part of the journey of the bus ride.
Badger Bus Company told us drivers and attendants will now have to review proper safety policies daily for boarding and offboarding students. In a statement, the Madison School District said their contract is supposed to prevent these kinds of situations from happening. But Amber and Antonio are still waiting to hear from Badger Bus themselves.
This is a company that deals with lots of children, and they haven't even tried to reach out to us to give us a formal apology.
That was Naomi Coles reporting. In a statement to News 3 Now, Badger Bus apologized to parents and school district. And a statement from Madison School District, every parent can identify with, quote, to have a child left alone in this way is something no family or student should have to experience. We've posted those statements on our website.
Former Madison radio DJ facing 9 additional counts of child pornography, according to Dane County court records. Matthew Jones, who was known by Jackson Jones on the air, now faces 10 total counts of possession of child pornography after more charges were added to his case this week. Jones, who lives in Mount Horeb, was arrested back in February. Deputies have arrested a man after they say he tried to board a plane at the Dane County Regional Airport with a loaded handgun. The TSA alerted deputies after finding the gun in the bag of 42-year-old Brandon Winslow about 6 this morning. He's out of Fulton, Missouri. Winslow was arrested, booked into the Dane County Jail for carrying a concealed weapon without a concealed carry permit.
Looking ahead to what will likely be a wet weekend with several chances of more rain. Forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canaldi.
Well, skies are still cloudy, although I am seeing a few breaks in the clouds overhead. We had a little rain shower move through here earlier, but as we take a look at the live view from the Edgewater Skycam, skies are mostly cloudy. Every once in a while, you see a little sunshine on the Capitol. Most of the persistent showers have shifted to the north, but here in southern Wisconsin, there are a few sprinkles of rain that are showing up on high-resolution radar. It's possible you could see a sprinkle at some point tonight, but most of the time, it'll be dry. Low temperatures this morning started out in the mid to upper 40s, so another mild start to the day. 47 low in Madison, 50 in Janesville. Right now, temperatures are in the mid to upper 50s. Madison's at 54, Janesville 57, and to the west, it's 56 degrees in Boscobel. Otherwise, look for temperatures to drop into lower 40s overnight with mostly cloudy skies. Just a slight chance for a shower, but rain chances will increase through the day tomorrow. Tomorrow's high temperature at 54 degrees. Expect wet weather to continue into Sunday. I'll have more details in the forecast in just a few minutes.
Reported more than 1,000 new cases of COVID-19 for the second day in a row, according to the State Department of Health Services. Health officials confirmed 1,092 new cases today, the highest single-day total since February 11th. More than 3.3 million doses of vaccine have been administered throughout the state, including nearly 67,000 in the past day alone. As of today, more than 1.3 million Wisconsin residents have fully completed the vaccine series, which is about 23% of the state. In Dane County, 29% of people are fully vaccinated. Almost 47% have gotten at least one shot.
Greene County is the latest county to detect a highly contagious variant of coronavirus. That county's public health department says it has at least 2 cases of the B117 UK strain that was first discovered in England in November. The strain has been in Wisconsin since January. In total, there are now 5 new variants, all of them found in Wisconsin. This has health leaders concerned about stopping another potential wave. Here in Dane County, we've seen a more than 35% increase in cases over the last 2 weeks. With the variants present, it is much easier to get the virus and requires less interaction with someone who has it, and the new risk of spread is among younger people.
We're hearing anecdotally more stories about younger, healthier people being hospitalized and younger transmission. If you look at our data here in Dane County, you see upticks right now in the 8 to 11, up to the 18 and into the early 20s and so, but you're seeing upticks in those teens and preteens in ways that we hadn't seen previously.
Dr. Anderson says the old techniques of preventing spread still works on these new variants. Wear a mask, socially distance, even if you are vaccinated.
SSM Health is offering a pair of special vaccination clinics today and tomorrow. They're being held at the Monroe Clinic thanks to a larger allotment of the Johnson & Johnson vaccines. Anyone who lives, works, or goes to school in Wisconsin and is over the age of 18 qualify. Today's clinic ended at 5 o'clock, but as we mentioned, there is another one tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can reserve your spot by contacting SSM Health's Monroe Clinic. Pfizer today is now asking the FDA for an amendment to its emergency use authorization of its COVID vaccine to expand its use in people ages 12 to 15 in the U.S. The pharmaceutical company said in a statement it will also seek similar rulings around the world in coming days. The FDA currently allows the vaccine's use in people 16 and up. The other 2 COVID-19 vaccines made by Moderna and Johnson & Johnson are authorized for emergency use in people ages 18 and older.
In a 5-2 ruling today, the Wisconsin State Supreme Court sided with Democrats and ruled the State Elections Commission should not remove thousands of names from the state voter rolls. The court said the job of removing voters from the rolls is up to local election officials, not the state commission. UW system leaders have eliminated a surcharge for most students who accumulate too many credits. System regents established that policy back in 2002 that imposes a surcharge on students who accumulate 165 credits or 30 credits more than required to graduate from their programs. But today the regents voted unanimously to eliminate the surcharge at all campuses except UW-Madison.
Governor Evers is ordering workers to remove all concrete slabs around the entrances and exits of the UW System headquarters building. Today's emergency order comes after a slab broke off of Van Hise Hall here in Madison last weekend. The governor says campus sees heavy foot traffic and the slabs pose an immediate threat to public safety. He ordered $500,000 in emergency repairs. Still to come tonight, a Wisconsin city elects its youngest ever mayor at just 27 years old. Plus, a local food pantry is doing more than helping those who need to put some food on their table. We'll share the story with you next.
Furniture and Appliance Mart Spring Semi-Annual Appliance Deals are on now. Save up to 40% off top brands and special no-interest financing, plus delivery within 5 days on in-stock appliances at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley HOMESTORE off the Beltline.
Get spring sports savings with cleats from Rogan's. Right now, you'll save with 20% off on baseball, track, soccer, and football shoes. Cut into these savings at Rogan's.
Selection, service, name brands, and the second pair is half price. Visit online at roganshoes.com.
Wisconsin is a home of workers. We know what needs to get done, and we do it. Yet, we've been hit hard, some harder than others. Our contact may be limited, but we still can lift each other up. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we want you to know we're here to help.
For over 25 years, Fry Construction has provided excellence in home improvements. We strive to exceed the expectations of our clients with each and every project we do. Respected by so many of your neighbors and voted best of Madison, Fry Construction delivers lasting quality for your home. In honor of our 25 years, we're offering 25% off gutters or insulation with any full roof project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
Rogan's is your one-stop walking shoe destination. Count on expert advice, the best fit, and a huge selection of the best name brands. Selection, service, and savings. That's Rogan's.
Selection, service, name brands, and the second pair is half price. Visit online at roganshoes.com.
Ashley HOMESTORE Spring Semi-Annual Sale is on now. Our hottest looks of the season are on sale now, including doorbusters like these. Plus, no interest for 3 years. And a bonus 10% off our sale prices at checkout. Now at Ashley HOMESTORE.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. A Wisconsin city home to nearly 50,000 people has just elected its youngest mayor ever. Ryan Sorensen is 27 years old and will become the next mayor of Sheboygan. He beat two-term former mayor Mike Vanderstein on Tuesday. Sorensen served on the Sheboygan's city council for 4 years, and he says his age is an asset.
Had a lot of people encourage me to run for mayor and jumped in the race, and here we are today. I think we're ready to have that new leadership. And in my age, I think this is a benefit. It's an asset. I have the experience, but I also have that energy.
Sorensen says he wants to focus on infrastructure, affordable housing, and supporting local businesses. He begins his new job as mayor on April 20th.
It is not uncommon in Wisconsin to see neighbors helping neighbors. A woman in Oregon said her food pantry doesn't just help others in need, it helps mend her heart. Jamie Perez shows us how.
We always wanted to help people, we just weren't quite sure how.
It turns out Ellie Gibson and her fiance Dylan didn't need to journey far to find that answer. It was sitting right outside.
Especially right now during this pandemic, money flow for some people is inexistent, and food is hard for people, and it's very hard for people to ask for help, honestly. I've been there myself.
They decided to give back, setting free food on the curb outside of their Oregon home. Dylan was raised by a single mom and saw the insecurities of single parents struggling. Ellie faced her own food insecurities after her first husband died 10 years ago.
My kids lost their father to a tragic tree cutting accident, and I was a single parent. And that's when things really started to unravel.
Ellie found it almost impossible to make it to food pantries at the end of her workday to provide food for her kids.
Normal food pantries are open from like 9 to 11 and 4 to 6. Well, with that being said, I worked 8 to 5. And to get off work at 5 and go to a food pantry and come home and take care of my kids, there's not enough time in that extra hour to provide food for the kids.
Dylan helped Ellie get back on her feet after her husband's death. Together, they found the food boxes emptied almost every night. So eventually, they set up their own free food pantry. But shortly after they started this journey together last July, Dylan took his own life.
He was a loving person, never saw mean or angry bone in his body. So for us to be able to keep continuing on with what Dylan wanted here and my kids helping, it just helps us feel good inside.
Ellie was left to carry on what they created together. Giving up wasn't an option.
It helps me cope because through all the tragedies of my life, I do tend to get nervous Nelly. So this keeps me occupied. I'll come out here and situate and organize and check expiration dates. It takes away from me sitting and having nervous energy to helping others.
Open early mornings and late nights to provide for working parents who can't make it in time for normal food pantry hours. She's now helped hundreds of families. A small gesture of love that's showing Ellie and others that no one takes this journey through life alone.
If somebody's having a bad day or if they're having a food insecurity, we can help fill that stress so maybe their day isn't so bad.
For News 3 Now, I'm Jamie Perez.
Now, Ellie does take donations from the community to keep her pantry going. And if you'd like to donate, we have that information on how to do so at channel3000.com.
Still to come at 6, we'll meet the 91-year-old woman who is on $1 million mission. Plus, caught on camera, we'll show you some pretty incredible video from central Wisconsin. And we'll check back in with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti with his updated weekend forecast, and he will let us know if any more rain is on the way.
Tonight on CBS, it's a full night of action and drama, starting with MacGyver at 7. Then it's Magnum P.I. at 8, followed by Blue Bloods at 9. Then get a complete wrap-up of the day's news on News 3 Now at 10.
Match your tax refund at A1 Furniture. Save up to 40% off. Plus, get 4 years free financing and get tax included on purchases over $499. Two-piece sofa and love seat or sectional, just $899, tax included. Match your tax refund at A1 Furniture.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the Arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the Arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
Get a stylish solution for every room with window treatments and save with 11% off everything at Menards. Get window images, room darkening vinyl, and aluminum blinds. Full wood blinds and cellular shades trimmed to width for free. Or order a custom style and size. From durable, economical options to stunning custom designs, you'll find the perfect window treatments to transform your space. Right now, all window treatments are 11% off. Get 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
The Monona Terrace Convention Center is your remodeling store. Shop, compare, and save big. Admission is free this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, only at the Monona Terrace Convention Center.
With so much time at home, I need new furniture.
Right now, during Slumberland's Build Your Room sale, you can revamp any space for only $20, $30, $40 a month. Check out this bedroom set.
Oh, I've got everything I need there.
Okay, how about some options for your living room? Just $20 a month when you spend $1,200 and pay no interest for 5 years.
Love it.
Build your room during our best financing sale of the year.
Well, hello, Slumberland.
Thought I got it.
Really?
Actually, do you have a quarter?
Enjoy a cheeseburger or a McChicken sandwich. Get any two for just $2.50.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the Arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the Arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
Match your tax refund on a new mattress at A1 Furniture. Top brands on sale. And get tax included on any purchase over $499. Plus, get 4 years free financing with Queen Pillow Top just $349. Match your tax refund on a new mattress at A1 Furniture.
Watch First Warn Weather for Severe Weather Awareness Week, starting April 11th.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. A 91-year-old woman in Milwaukee is on a mission to collect 1 million pop tabs for charity. Ruth Hanna has dedicated much of her life to helping others. Now she's set her sights on collecting 1 million tabs for the Ronald McDonald House Charities, just like she collected 1 million cans for charity a decade ago. She's well on her way now with 330,000, and while she's been given donations, she collects pop tabs the hard way, too.
I know when I went to Miller Park, it's really funny. Sometimes I would almost fall down into those dumpsters.
Well, you heard right. She would literally dumpster dive. Ruth knew the value of what she was doing for these children and their families, which is why she continues to count all the way to 1 million, not because the city of Milwaukee has already declared 12 honorary Ruth Hanna days, but because she says it is the right thing to do. It may take a while for Ruth to reach 1 million tabs, but she's no quitter. It took her 30 years to collect the 1 million cans that she donated to charity back in 2011. Way to go.
She will keep going. Well, check out this video. A security camera caught a lightning strike destroying a tree outside Watoma High School yesterday morning. The school district says there were no injuries and no property damage with the exception of the tree. The National Weather Service says this is a reminder of their warning slogan, "When thunder roars, go indoors." And Gary, you have said that many times.
Well, you know, the thing is people will come in out of the rain, but they won't come in out of the lightning. So take that as we start getting into the severe weather season in the spring, when we're going to see more and more lightning. Make sure you keep that in mind. 3 things you need to know in our forecast. Not looking at any lightning, but some showers certainly in the forecast for this weekend. Should be a wet weekend overall. It'll be cool as well with high temperatures in the 50s this weekend and all the way through next week. And then we'll see some sunshine, especially later on next week as the rain chances go down a little bit. High resolution radar tonight shows just a few sprinkles across much of southern Wisconsin. Most of the time it'll just be dry, or if you get any precipitation, it'll be very, very light. More persistent showers are farther to the north and moving away from us. Rainfall over the last 4 days has totaled anywhere from 1 to 2 inches over much of the northern half of the state and down to our south, but kind of in between, that's where we are. Many locations have still picked up less than 1/4 of an inch of rain. I just checked our rain gauge here, and we picked up another 4/10 of an inch yesterday, and so we're about 2/3 of an inch for this whole weather event over the last few days. And additional rainfall is expected from tomorrow afternoon through tomorrow night and Sunday, probably in the order of about 1/2 inch to an inch over much of southern Wisconsin. A good soaking rain. Down to the south, they don't need any more rain and they don't need any more severe weather, but they're going to get it. You can see a moderate risk of severe thunderstorms tonight from Mississippi back into southern Arkansas and northern portions of Louisiana. A number of severe thunderstorm watches. The main threat here is going to be strong straight line winds of 70 to 80 miles per hour, baseball-sized hail, and also a few tornadoes are possible. But you can see the severe weather goes all the way from Oklahoma City to Birmingham, Alabama, and that will continue through much of the overnight hours. We're on the northern edge of the system, so the severe weather's down to the south. We're on the part of the storm where temperatures are cooler. You can see our readings mainly in the 50s, some 40s. Farther to the south, closer to the Ohio River and south, that's where the severe weather threat is highest. Temperatures there are in the 70s and 80s. Weather track shows the storm system kind of strung out through the central part of the country. West Coast pretty quiet. East Coast just getting a few showers, but it's generally mild there. As we look at the surface weather map, the area of low pressure that was across Iowa and Minnesota yesterday has moved slowly to the north into far northern Wisconsin, but a secondary area of low pressure developing across parts of Oklahoma and Arkansas will head northeastward, and that's what will bring the showers, especially tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, as it passes by just to the south. Temperatures 40s and 50s in our part of the country. 6 to 10 day temperature outlook still calling for below normal temperatures, but look at how much of the country is expected to be dry. Other than the parts of the south and southeast, much of the country expected to see below normal temperature or below normal precipitation as we head through the latter part of April. 54 for a high tomorrow. Certainly won't be dry for tomorrow, especially in the afternoon. We'll see showers. Future track, not much in the way of rain overnight, but notice how the rain chances increase from south to north during the day tomorrow, continues tomorrow night, and then as that storm system starts to pull away, the showers will start to wind down during the day on Sunday. Rainfall amounts, again, about 1/2 inch to an inch over much of southern Wisconsin. A good soaking rain. 7 to 10 day forecast, a chance of showers on Monday, maybe a flurry Monday night. Tuesday, a slight chance of a shower, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Most of the time it'll be dry. Temperatures pretty close to average.
And coming up in sports, it's Cole Caulfield's world. We're all just living in it. The latest honor the Badger snipe shooter took home. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today. Jung Garden Centers can help you start the growing season. It's time for bare root planting, and you can find them now at Jung's. Asparagus, onions, potatoes, and seeds. Open 7 days a week. Shop Jung Garden Center for all your gardening needs.
Get the new mattress of your dreams for less during the spring semi-annual sale at Ashley HOMESTORE. Doorbusters are up to 65% off. Get a Tempur-Pedic Queen for as low as $30 a month. And free delivery within 5 days on in-stock beds. Ashley HOMESTORE.
From working out to catching up. And of course, game night. Your home is the foundation for all of life's awesome moments. This is Tom Coyle. My family and I say thank you. We're proud to be a part of this community for 76 years. During our anniversary event, standard carpet installation is just $76. Carpet one room or your whole house, and we'll install it for only $76. Coyle Carpet One Floor and Home, locally owned and operated since 1945.
For the DIYers looking for their next spring project, it's time to roll up your sleeves and head to Blaine's Farm and Fleet, where we have everything you need to fix up your yard, home exterior, or vehicle. Like Estate's Sun to Shade Lawn Seed, only $79.99. Rewards members save an extra $5. Assorted oil filters, 10% off. Farm and Fleet synthetic motor oil is just $2.99 a quart. And get $100 instant savings on this DeWalt table saw.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Do you suffer from ED? Did you know there could be a way to relieve ED without harmful medications, needles, or surgery? Peak Performance for Men is here to help. Click or call now to treat your ED. And remember, our results make the difference.
Ashley HOMESTORE Spring Semi-Annual Sale is on now. Our hottest looks of the season are on sale now, including doorbusters like these. Plus, no interest for 3 years. And a bonus 10% off our sale prices at checkout. Now at Ashley HOMESTORE.
Jung Garden Centers can help you start the growing season. It's time for bare root planting, and you can find them now at Jung's. Asparagus, onions, potatoes, and seeds. Open 7 days a week. Shop Jung Garden Center for all your gardening needs.
This weekend on News 3 Now this morning, Saturday, we'll get an update on drought conditions across the state. And variants continue to spread across the state. What health experts expect could happen next in the pandemic. That's Saturday.
In Cole Caulfield's final season as a Badger, the Stevens Point native was the nation's leader in goals, points, and power play points. He was named the Big Ten Player of the Year and led Wisconsin to a Big Ten championship. But now he can add Hobie Baker Award winner to that list. Caulfield joins Blake Jeffrey on as the only other Badger to be named the best player in Division I men's hockey, and he did it as a sophomore. Last season, the Wisconsin defense did a lot of good things, but there was one area of their game that always seemed to be missing: sacking the quarterback. In 2020, the Badgers finished with a total of 11 over 7 games. The year before, the number was up to 50, with linebackers like Zach Bond and Chris Orr feasting. So the standard wasn't met, and it's one this group of backers know they need to be better at.
Last year, you know, the pass rush for our defense as a whole wasn't really what Wisconsin's about. You know, Wisconsin, you're expected to have double-digit sacks each year. You know,
we need to work and attack and keep getting better. So, you know, we're going to keep working through that, and hopefully we'll see some good results this spring and fall.
Wisconsin volleyball is no stranger to the NCAA tournament. This season is the Badgers' 24th trip to the Big Dance, but this year's tourney is different. It doesn't really feel like it's tournament time. UW has only played 3 matches since February 21st, and they've only played against Big Ten competition, things that wouldn't normally happen in a regular year. But either way, the Badgers are ready for Omaha.
When we played at Michigan, when it was over, I was like, oh wait, like it's tournament time, like let's go. But at the same time, like we're ready to go, and we're really excited for this opportunity, just to be able to like go out and play teams out of conference, which is something that we haven't been able to do this year.
And the first step in rebuilding a program is assembling a coaching staff, and Marissa Mosley can cross that off her list. The new Badger women's head basketball coach is named Scott Merritt, the team's associate head coach, along with bringing in the former Marquette star. Mosley has added Kate Barnowski and Caroline Doty as assistants.
All right, let's get to Gary now. One final check of the forecast.
A few sprinkles out there, not really amounting to very much, but be prepared for a shower at some time tonight. We'll see better chances tomorrow.
All right, Gary, thanks. And thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.